Divers are expected to be back in the Hudson River today to recover debris from the crash, spread across hundreds of yards in the cold, murky waters. New debris was found late yesterday where the crash occurred. A family celebration turned tragic after 5 people and the pilot on board were killed after the sightseeing helicopter plunged into the water Thursday. There's that video just minutes after takeoff. The cause of the crash is unknown. It is under investigation. NewsNation's Caitlyn Becker is on the banks of the Hudson River in New Jersey near this tragic incident. I see the umbrella. I hear the high winds, Caitlyn. I can see the weather still not cooperating. Walk me through what will happen today. What's expected to happen?
Yeah, Hena, the winds seem to be just getting stronger and stronger, which are really going to complicate efforts of investigators to uncover pieces of that helicopter that are still in the Hudson. But they're certainly going to try. You can actually take a look right on the river here on the banks of the Hudson. We're on the New Jersey side. There are 2 now NYPD boats out there. The second one arriving just a few moments ago, maybe 2-3 minutes ago. The first one shortly after 9 a.m. And when the wind picks up, you can see them just kind of rocking and listing in the water there. What's tough about it is these divers need to jump in and search for, like I said, a few of these key pieces. What they're looking for is the roof structure, the tail structure, and the main rotor there that had broken apart from that chopper when it split in mid-air, crashing into the Hudson. Now, that main piece of it has already been recovered. That was in about 5 feet of water. But divers will be looking at depths of up to 75 feet looking for these other pieces. And Hena, so far, we haven't actually seen any divers in the water. I'm not sure if the conditions will cooperate enough for them to be able to safely get in and search. But until these pieces are recovered, the NTSB said that they will not speculate as to a cause for this fatal accident. Take a listen to what they had to say.
We will not be determining any sort of preliminary or probable cause at the scene of an accident. We don't do that. What we are doing here is gathering the perishable evidence, the evidence that we need to gather for our investigation when it comes to maintenance logbooks and other materials.
Hena, that evidence gathering will continue today and throughout the weekend before they can make any kind of determination as to what happened. And Hena, we are also learning that the pilot of this aircraft, Sean Johnson, had roughly 790 hours of flying time at the time of the accident.
Just so sad. Caitlyn Becker, thank you for that update.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.